Okay. Hi. We're playing Palia again. Um, mainly still trying to get that butterfly. I'm getting rid of it. But mainly trying to get the rainbow tip butterfly still. Ooh, gift. Oh, ducks. What are these? Gotta run? Hmm? Don't actually know what that was. But yeah, we're mainly trying to get the starred version of the rainbow tip butterfly. I have 6 furniture pieces, makeshift furniture pieces, so fishing. And I want to get one of the new plushies. You know, the like green snail, hopefully. So depending what I feel like as I'm running around. And I'll put these ducks on in a sec. Don't need those. These are so cute. I didn't know they were doing these as well. I don't know where to put them, but I'll put them there for now. But they're so cute. I have no idea what that other thing I got was, unless it's... Or is it in the collections, maybe? It's not that. I didn't even know there were stickers. I like that. Yeah, I have no idea what the other thing I unlocked was. I probably should have like read the description for the thingy before opening it, but that's fine. Also gonna see if I have any honey lures. Which I don't. Can I make any? I'll check if I have any gold in the furnace. But yeah, I'm still a bit sick. So my voice is a bit fucked still. And I might be a bit quieter. But I am sort of excited about this. And I don't seem to have any gold bars. Well, I haven't checked properly, but... Right? Yeah. Request 1. I mean, hopefully there'll be people there, like, already putting down honey lures and stuff, but it would still be nice to have some. I don't know if I need anything. We could have more tomatoes, I guess. More glowworms, that's good, because we were using a ton trying to get those furniture pieces. Probably sell all those, but I won't bother to do that right now. Nice. And I should probably hunt to fill this up. I might have, yeah. I might have to play a bit in my off time too, just to... Well, this is my off time. But I'll play a bit, like, off stream, I mean. To, get some more meat to put in my worm farms. Because I need more glowworms. Ooh. How much do these give me? 130? That's pretty good. I always forget to, like, pickle things, but they give you so much energy, like, fairly cheap. Like, the apple jam is almost 300 focus points, and you can just make a ton. Because I always just put it in there and forget about it, so... I don't know if I'll make any of this right now. And I'm not super focused on, like, trying to level up or anything, so... Unless I make this. Yeah. Make some of these. Oh god. So many things. Hopefully I'm good at chopping stuff today. Nice. Yeah, from what I've heard from like the couple of people I know IRL who play this, they haven't had any luck getting the green snail plushie yet. So it sounds fairly rare, which I mean all of them kind of are, but you know, fingers crossed. And I'm not like super fussed about it, but it would be cute. And it's like, if I'm gonna be hanging around Bahari anyway, then I might as well try and catch them. Yeah. Should probably make some of the other things so I can keep track of what I actually have and need to make. I don't have to, yeah, I don't have to put anything in the other oven. This actually looks so good, like whatever this is. Pretty sure it's meant to be like a beef Wellington type thing, but it looks so nice. Oh, shit. Turned off my light. I think I need 3 of these. Oh, shit. God damn it, my fucking life. I honestly don't even need like 3 of them in here. I just have it. Hi! How are you? You've joined in time to watch me fail at cooking. Or not. Hope. Wait, we might do well. It is. If I'm like not giving it 100% attention, I just fail like every prompt I feel. That's good to hear that you're doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna be trying to get that like green snail plushie. And trying to get a starred version of the rainbow tip butterfly. Oh, what am I missing? One of these. I think I have like 300 hours in game. About. So like not as much as some players, but definitely a lot of time. How about you? Come on, give us a starred version. Nice. I don't think we need to upgrade tools. Yeah. Oh wait, do I have bug catchers? Yes. Yeah, I tend to like achievement hunt games, so I end up like sinking a ton of time into them without even really realizing. And because Palia has a bunch of like luck-based achievements, they just take so long. But that's cool. I mean, I knew it was like multi-platform, but I had no idea it was on Switch. Yeah, I know like some people IRL who have like, I think like 600 hours or something in game. So like, yeah, it's like sort of admirable, but also insane to me the amount of time that people spend in game. It's like, damn, that's a lot of commitment. Oh, I'll collect it as well. Yeah, exactly. Oh, oh no, not a rare butterfly. Yeah, I think I've like spent like sunk a lot of time into it. And, yeah, hot pot. Yeah, Jesus, I've probably spent like a good like few actual like days worth of hours playing hot pot. It's just weirdly addicting. It was like when is the market over now? I think it is. But when it was on, I saw people like joking about needing like a hot pot anonymous. So we could all go into like rehab together. Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I think Lunar New Year. Yeah, I think honestly, I think we'd all be in the hot pot anonymous. But I think Lunar New Year ended like a while ago. I'm not sure. I think it spans over like multiple days. But um I don't know if these people are here for a specific reason, unless they're trying to get that rainbow tip butterfly, but I want to try and get that snail plushie. I think it's just like pure luck. You just have to keep like catching green snails, I think, until you just, yeah, get lucky and find one. At least from what I know. I'm not like on the Discord or anything, so they'd probably know more. Because I think they added like a ton of stuff yesterday, I think. Like, yeah, honestly, plushie hunting is also like a little bit addicting. But they added like the rainbow tip butterfly plushie and the green snail plushie, and I think like stickers and a few other things. Again, I'm like not super up to date with it, but I'm also not seeing any snails. um, keep grabbing this garlic though. God, I hope not. Even though, yeah, I feel like I'm not seeing any when I usually would be. We may have hunted them out of existence in like a day. I feel like there used to be some here. I mean, I know that they're in like the forest as well on the north side of the map, but they might be, honestly. I'm not seeing any. Oh, wait. I see you, bitch. And now it begins. Garden snails, that's what they're called. I was just calling them green. I really want... Oh. Let me ban this spam bot real quick. But I really want crab plushies so bad. Yeah, I get like probably two or three spam bots every stream. And I didn't even know how to ban them until like a couple days ago, so I just sort of had them sitting there. Oh. Yeah, I think like crab plushies would be adorable. Honestly, plushies for like all the insects and fish in this game would be my dream. Especially with how much time I spend fishing, if I could get a plushie for like every one of them. or like there's a plushie available for every species, I would love that. Oh my god, yes. Especially, is it the void ray that like glows? That would be so cool. I feel like, yeah, I'm not seeing like any snails. So maybe they have actually like changed their spawn rate, or maybe people are just catching them all before I can find any. I was actually thinking about that the other day with like the plushies, that I would love a like long-nosed unicorn plushie. The long-nosed like unicorn fish thing. Yeah. Like I feel like I'm seeing none when I used to see them everywhere. Ooh, layer this. Oh. I might have more luck if I like placed a honey lure up, but I don't have any. So it does say that they're like only uncommon still, which is what they were rated before, I think. So I don't know where they are. Even though I do think that like some of the ratings for the bugs based on like their rarity are kind of bullshit. Like I'm pretty sure that rainbow tip butterfly isn't like the highest rarity rating, even though I feel like it's one of the hardest to get. So, oh, wait, found one. But yeah, I feel like the rarity ratings can't really be trusted. Yeah, exactly. I I've been like trying to get a starred version lately because it's the I think it's the only bug I'm missing to get like all like bugs in Bahari or whatever, that achievement. And it's so hard. But I have been using like I think a strategy that I saw on Reddit that's like going out every day at Bahari at like 3 and starting a tracker immediately. And I usually find like one every couple of in-game days using that method. Whereas I basically never saw them before that, so if you ever want to try and find one, that method seems to work. God, yeah, it is actually hell. That achievement, like, I have spent so much time trying to get it. Yeah, well, I like just found it on Reddit by doing a bit of Googling, so I can't take credit for it, but oh, I don't think I actually need this mantis, but I'll catch it anyway. I think only, yeah, like the last 2 weeks or so. So I'm still very new to it. Do you stream or? thought I saw another snail. Yeah, thanks. That's cool. I'll have to try and check out your stream at some point. Yeah, I tend to do it like, it's about 11 right now, so I tend to do it in the evenings after I've done most of my shit during the day. But even then, it's still too much sometimes. So I get that. I've been around like a lot of the map and I've only found 2 snails. And I haven't really seen anyone catching them. Oh, Lethal Company seems like it'd be so much fun to stream. And Marvel Rivals too. I don't play it, but my brother loves it. Snails are hiding. I feel like, honestly, they may have changed the spawn rate a little bit. Or I'm just being, like, insane, but I feel like I've seen no one actually catching them, yet there are none. Yeah, that was my brother. I think he, like, downloaded it and played it for, like, almost 2 weeks straight. This is the wrong snail. Yeah, same. I usually see them in this, like, I don't know what you'd call it, like a tidal pool area, maybe? Or, like, along here. Yeah, I, like, know very little about Marvel Rivals, except that my brother, like, sent me a bunch of stuff about, what, is it Fred, the shark? And how he can apparently just, like, eat an entire team and, like, vomit them off the map or something. And he's adorable, so I automatically love him. Even though I know nothing about him. Yeah. He is honestly adorable. Like, like, my brother was telling me about him, and he was just, like, describing his, like, throw them off the map technique. And I was expecting him to look like some eldritch monster, and he's adorable. Like, if I did play Marvel Rivals, I would 100% main Jeff the Shark. Exactly. He actually looks, like, weirdly like my dog, and I don't know if I'm just, like, imagining that. But he has, like, the same vibes. I have a Labrador. He's actually in my, like, profile picture. Sort of hard to tell because I accidentally took a picture of him with the flash on and he looks demonic, but that is him. Okay, I'm not seeing any snails. I might fish for a bit. Oh, but I don't want to do that. Like, I probably should because I'm also trying to get, like, all the makeshift furniture, but that sounds so boring right now, just fishing. Ooh. Oh, yes, gold. I might actually be able to make honey lures. once I melt these down. I don't actually know if these, like, Flotsam scavenge pile things, like, spawn in the same place for everyone, but I always flare them anyway. Okay, cool. So I am helping people and not just saying random shit in the chat for no reason. I'm a bit disappointed. I wanted them to add, like, a plushie for the pink snail too. That's good to hear, because I feel like I see, like, less people shouting stuff out now in the chat than I used to. Like, I feel like when I first joined the game, people, like, would shout out stuff all the time. And now I feel like a lot of the time I'm the only person doing it in certain servers, and it's like, I don't know if anyone is, like, listening to this, but that's good to hear. I did find another snail, but no plushie. But yeah, this snail, the stripe shell, I think that would also make, like, a really pretty plushie. Like, I like the green ones and they're cute, but the pink one would be so nice. Exactly. Like, I love, like, pink is my favorite color, so it's like, if that snail had a plushie, I would go insane trying to find it. Oh. Hmm. Well, no more snails so far. Yeah, that's what, like, my friends said that a bunch of people were doing that the other day, but I haven't seen any, like, so far. I mean, I only logged on, like, oh, like 25 minutes ago or so, but, and I don't have any honey lures either because I think I spent, like, a bunch of them trying unsuccessfully to find a rainbow tip butterfly. Yeah, I think that's how people have had, like, the most luck finding them so far. Oh, wait. These people have a lure. And everyone is here, it looks like. Jesus Christ. I'll catch these too, just because I think they also give plushies. Yeah, everyone seems to have heard about and has just rushed here. Ooh. Oh. This is probably the most people I've seen gathered around a lure, honestly. Like, this is probably like half the server right here. Oh. Fuck. I should probably be using my slightly worse bug captures for this, seeing as they're not like rare. Now I just have to hope that like someone else places another one. Oh, yeah, no plushie. Yeah, I reckon they have made them rarer. Either that or we're all just having like absolutely terrible luck, but I feel like usually when I was using like lures before this, I'd see probably like a couple dozen of them, maybe? If not like more. So that is weird. Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, I feel like they have to have lowered the spawn rate. Which is like, I don't know, that feels a little bit scummy to me, maybe. Like, to make something have a rare plushie and then make it even rarer just to find, even though it's meant to just be uncommon. Like, I guess it adds to the, like, challenge of hunting for it, but I don't know, it's a bit weird. Yeah, I've read that. Oh shit. Threw it at the last second. Jesus, 300? Okay, so this is gonna take a while. Yeah, honestly, at that point, like, I would probably give up. Like, again, that is some insane commitment. Especially if you're only getting, like, at best a few from the honey lure. So you can't even just, like, spam place those. I'll probably hang around this area because I usually head to, I don't know what it's called exactly. Yeah, like Pulse Water Plains at about 3 to try and find that rainbow tip butterfly. Which I'm also just now realizing is probably going to be really crowded because it also has a plushie now. Because I've been like trying to find it for the last week and there's usually not too many people around. But there's probably going to be tons. I'm gonna have competition now. I don't know why I'm going in here, because I don't think there's anything that I need. I'll use this. God, I forgot how high that thing did, Jesus. I will look for the blue mushrooms while I'm up here, though. I can never remember the names of anything in this game. Like everything's just the blue mushrooms, the green snails. Yeah, it's like all the creatures too. I can't even think of what they're called. And everyone just sort of shorthands it to like, oh yeah, the disco deer. Yeah, disco deer is my favorite name. I've seen a bunch of names for it. I can't think of any of them right now. But I love just all the different varieties that people came up with because I'd see like a new one like every other time I logged in. Oh, my game's buffering a bit too, but hopefully it's not too bad for the stream. Oh, nice. Amethyst. That's good. Oh, I don't really need these, but... Yeah, I've had some issues lately with, like, my internet dropping out. So, fingers crossed it doesn't happen. Yeah, I've had that a few times, especially after, like, updates. Occasionally will make it... I had one for, like, a few weeks, I think, where whenever I entered the water temple, I think my game would just crash. And it ended up being fixed after another update, but I definitely experienced, like, a few bugs immediately after updates, like, most of the time. Oh. Huh, yeah, I haven't had that one. That'd be really frustrating though, especially if you're at like, um, well, yeah, maybe would it like apply to lures too? Like if you just had a bunch of bugs hanging around that you hadn't picked up yet? Because if so, that'd be really frustrating. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Yeah, I helped one of my friends like hunt for those for like probably about a week. Like not like a week straight, but like every day for a week we'd log on and do it. And yeah, the amount of wood piles that'd be left everywhere. Like the entire like north side of the map would just be a mess. Yeah, God, those were so frustrating. Yeah, I literally just resorted to like deleting most of it as soon as I picked it up. But like trying to get, I think I was trying to get my, like help my friend get a starred version of the like magic tail thing. And it took so long and it was so frustrating because half the time the wolves would just break and they just disappear out of existence. Like they're so glitchy. Yeah, it takes ages to get. Well, at least for like my friend and I. I know some people have like insane luck where they get it almost instantly, but I envy them so badly. I just wish the RNG god smiled upon me like that. Yeah, I think at one point I had like a few hundred like things of each like animal meat. I'm not explaining it very well. But I had like 900 different types of meat in my chest at some point when I was trying to get all the like starred animal stuff. I think I ended up using most of it as like fertilizer. But it just pointed to how long I took just hunting things. So yeah, not to scare you with how long it might take, but but hey, at least the like animal meat gives you the like increased harvest fertilizer, which in my opinion is the best one. Yes, exactly. And I feel like some of the others are sort of like useless once you get to a certain point in the game. Like especially the like increased quality fertilizer. Because it's like I'm at the point at least where like all of my seeds and like plants are star quality automatically. And I just sell any seeds that aren't. So it's like it doesn't really it's not really useful at all to me now. Oh, I just kept on like I don't remember how I did it in the beginning, but once I got like starred versions of the harvest, like the harvestable plants, I just put them in the seed grinder thing and I just keep only the starred versions and just keep planting them and then getting more seeds from them. And so eventually I just had only starred ones left. Yeah, it's honestly like it's a little bit like game breaking because it's like at that point you just have only starred stuff. So you can sell it for a ton more money. Although I do think they lowered like the amount of money that you could get from selling crops at one point. Simply because you could earn so much from it. Oh, that was a cicada. I'll check this one out. I don't think that's the butterfly. But yeah, this is that butterfly tactic. It's like starting at about 3 and just immediately activating a tracker and just sort of running around this area. I'll switch to these ones too. Yeah, it's pretty good. A lot of them are just like those like Spitfire cicadas and the like blue cricket things, which I have come to despise. Because I really don't think that they should show up on these trackers because I see so much of them. But I guess I don't make the rules. Yeah, it's another cicada. Which, this is good if you're, like, trying to get a starred version of the cicada. Because I feel like I see tons of them. And the butterfly, I've never really seen it spawn up on these cliffs. Like, I usually check anyway, but I basically never see them past this little walkway on this side. But I check anyway, because I'm paranoid. Yeah, these little blue fuckers, I hate them. Like, just the fact that they, like, I feel like they clog the tracker sometimes where I'll see, like, so many rare bug symbols. Exactly, literally on my, like, and again, another one. On my angriest streams, I've like played Bloodborne music, or like, yeah, Bloodborne music while trying to find this butterfly, and just raged at every blue cricket I saw. Because they just frustrate me so much. What are these people doing? Okay. I'll leave them be. And now I'm seeing no bugs. They have a lure, but I'll stay away for now. I'm also still like picking up all the forageable items here because I'm trying to get a ladybug plushie too. Because I've never found one. Yeah, probably. I think, yeah, I don't know anyone IRL who actually has a ladybug plushie either. And they also generally like make sure to pick up every forageable thing they see, so I think they are really rare. What's it saying is spawned? But yeah, I want to like petition for them to take the like blue crickets off of this tracker. Because I think it's just complete bullshit. Yeah, you run away, cricket. Like, we need to start a, like, change.org petition and just post it to the Discord. I think they're all in that area. Yeah, like, surely we're not the only people feeling this way. God, what are they catching? I really hope that wasn't the bug that I wanted. Yeah, this is definitely harder now with other people, like, actively looking for the butterfly. I felt like I had, like, no competition before. Yeah, someone on Reddit even, like, posted a screenshot of the route that they usually take, because it, like, takes them through, I think, like, 3 or 4 main, like, spawn points for it. So I sort of try to, like, roughly follow that, too. Which I think just means, like, running from this area to, like, outside of Hassan's cave. It's a regular butterfly. I'll stick around here, seeing if there are 2 lures. I also generally try to, like, catch as many of these blue butterflies as I can in the hopes that it, like, clears up spawn points, but I don't know if my logic behind that is actually sound or not. Yeah, that's what I hope at least. But I actually, like, I don't know how any of it works. Plus, I figure I can sell them afterwards and get, like, a little bit of money, so, you know, my endeavors are not totally worthless. Oh, it's blue cricket. Of course. Okay, this person might also be running to this. It's gonna be a cricket, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, same. I've been fishing a lot lately too, trying to get like makeshift furniture. I think I mentioned that already. And it's like I feel like I barely get anything back. Because I'm just getting like random fish that each sell for like 20 coins, and it's like that's sort of not much. Like, it's probably okay if you're like early in the game, but it just feels really unbalanced later in the game. Get out of here, blue cricket. Because I think that's why they like adjusted some of the prices a while ago. And in particular, they like, yeah. But they, in particular, like, lowered the amount of money that you got from selling crops, and I think it was because they wanted it to be, like, a bit more balanced. But it's like, I feel like if anything, they should have just raised the amount of money that you could get from other skills. Because I feel like it's not much most of the time. You know, I relate to the blood, sweat, and tears, though. It's the amount of time that I put into just basically standing in one spot fishing for hours. This one. I also just had a horrific thought. If they've made the snails harder to catch because they have plushies now, are the rainbow tip butterflies also harder to catch? Because if so, I might cry. Like, they're already nearly impossible. Okay, whatever bug was here is not here anymore. I really hope they haven't done that. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I didn't even realize I had that quest pin. Yeah, I'm just, like, romancing all the characters to try and get as many quests. Where's this? Dina. Yeah, I honestly forgot I still had that quest in progress. Thing is, I don't really care about, like, any of their romance line. Yeah. Please be a butterfly. Ooh. Garlic, though. Yeah, I think it's pretty normal to, like, romance all the characters. If that's, like, what you're referencing. Because I think everyone I know does that. This. Not the cricket. Exactly. And, like, you get new quests for each, like, romance line. So I feel like you're almost missing out on content if you don't romance them all. Yeah, I'm not super fussed about any of the well, I like some of the characters, but I'm not really fussed about any of their romance lines. Except Subira. Like, if any of them, I like Subira's line because it's like she's sort of shy despite being, like, someone who works for the Order or whatever. Literally, I've got, like, veins popping out of my head in pure rage when I see them. What's that? Oh, it's another cricket. Yeah, I think Subira's cool. Like, I'm only level 1 in a romance because I don't tend to focus on them too much. But Like, I think out of all of them, I'm not, like, super fussed about any of them, but I do like hers the most. But I think that's also just, like, I think she's a lot more of an interesting character than many of them because she has, like, a story that's very directly involved with the main plot. Yeah, I am, like, just praying for the day that they add, like, her actual walk cycle to the game. And she gets to actually come out of her little, like, hobbit hole every now and then. I think that's why my romance level with her is so low, because I just always forget to go to her room. Like, she's just been banished to that little corner of the map. What's this? Oh, it's another fucking cricket, Jesus. Yeah, I think my relationships, which one is it? This one. Yeah, I've got a few of them. Well, I've got, like, most of them at max. And I think I only have, like, maybe one or two romances max. But yeah, Subira, my favorite, is only level 1. Even Tamala's higher than her, and she's, like, my least favorite character. I guess we'll go back to looking for that snail. Thing is, we had no luck with the butterfly. I'll keep shooting these things. Shit. Oh my god. I am interested though, because I think they're like adding a store for Tamala. Like, I think because I haven't checked in a while, but when I last like spoke to her, she had the little store symbol on her left, but it was grayed out. And it's like, I can't remember if that's always been there, but I'm really interested to see what, like, skill they give her. Yeah. I was like so confused when I first saw it, and I was like texting my friends like, have you seen this? Has that always been there? I'll go like find her and see if it is. But like, I hope they give like potions or something, seeing as my like the only quest interactions you have with her is her like brewing stuff in a cauldron. Where is she actually? Oh, she's off in her house. We'll get there eventually. That looks like a snail though. But yeah, I so badly want them to like, oh, why is my thing not working? I want them to have her sell potions or something. Like, I don't know how they'd make that a skill, but... Yeah, she's so, like, out of the way. Like, it's just such a pain sometimes to go out and find her. And I get that that's, like, her whole thing, is that she's, like, a loner in the woods. But it's just, like, I can't be asked to talk to her, like, any of the time. Yeah. Yeah, I know some people are like into that as a romance line too, but I like hate her lines where she like sort of mockingly calls the player like her pet. And again, it's like I know some people are into that, but it just fills me with rage. So it's like I don't even really like her, and then it's like, why would I travel all the way out to see her if I don't even like her? Yes, thank you. Finally, someone agrees with me. Most people I say that to are like, oh, but she's so like hot. And it's like, no, I hate her. Exactly. She's not like, yeah, she's not like a mean dom. She's just mean. Plus, she had that whole thing with like her scion too, who is meant to be like really young, and isn't she like hundreds of years old or something? She's implied to be. With a whole thing about like, oh yeah, that order cloak in my back room, that was my grandma who just happened to have the same name as me. While also having a bunch of lines about like keeping herself looking young and stuff. Like, I know what you are. You're hundreds of years old. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the implication to me, is that she's just really old and like keeps herself young using magic. Like, maybe I'm just reading into her lines and like hoping that she has more lore. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, she actually does. I forget that lady's name, but she actually does have such Tangled villain vibes. Like, that's her exact, like, persona to me.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, you can't access this store, it says, but it is there. Like, I want them to give her a store so bad. At least then I might have a reason to talk to her. Yeah, it literally, like, shocked me when I first saw it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't even get
Leaving
a
so
reply.
soon? I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, it's like, oh, well, guess I'll have to talk to you now.
Stay longer next time.
Yeah,
I
she
hope
just said
you're up
something
for
about
more
her
than
like
just a I do
200-year-old
enjoy having you
wardrobe or
around.
something. You were probably there when it was made, Tamala. Actually, I think you can like see her cloak in her room. I think. Okay. Um, I don't think this has anything to do with it, but I don't think I've read that. Maybe I'm imagining that you could like see her cloak hung up somewhere. Oh, I haven't done that apparently. Yeah, maybe it's just a voice line and not something that you can like actually find. Yeah, I should probably do that. I was about to just
It's
run
rude
away.
to keep a lady waiting. Oh.
Don't call me darling.
Ooh.
Okay.
Think of me fondly till we meet again.
Hot drop lily, dustwing butterfly, hypnotic moray, heatroot, and spice sprouts. But yeah, see, like, I feel like most of her quests revolve around making potions in her cauldron. So I'm hoping that if they add like a skill for her store, that it's like potion brewing or something. Like you could buy a cauldron and have it in your place, sort of like cooking. And like the potions could give you perks or something. That would be like my expectation for that. Yeah, and especially if like I would love for a potion to be like it increases your chances of finding like a rare fish or like bug, which like could be sort of hard to implement, but it would be cool and helpful. Yeah. Even if like that's not what the potions did, I would just love a potion brewing skill. Thought a ladybug spawned, but apparently not. Oh, I don't think they come out of Sweetleaf, actually. Yeah, increased luck or speed. Yeah, speed would be cool too, because then, like, especially with, like, using the Buzzy tracker or whatever, the bug tracker, you could run to, like, bug spots quicker. So that could actually be really useful. Yeah, I would love that. Oh my god, yes, I was saying that, like, when I started, like, first playing the game, and it sort of, like, left my mind after that, but I was always like, man, I would love to have some sort of steed I could ride. And it could look so cool too, because I do actually like a lot of the, like, creature designs in this. I feel like some of them are sort of simple, like, obviously the deer is just a deer. But, like, we could have such cool horse things. Or we could just ride a deer, that's true. That would be cool too. Yeah. I was thinking about that too, like, sort of related. But if Nio, is that his name? I don't know how to pronounce, like, any of their names in this game. But the, like, farm guy, I really hope that he gets a skill that's related to farm animals somehow. So that you could raise, like, the cow things or the chickens that they mentioned, but don't seem to have a model for in the game. And you could, like, have your own eggs and stuff. Like, I would love for that to be another skill. Yes, exactly. I get so attached to them. Like, I've played a few games where it's like you're meant to raise the animal and then, like, sell them to get money once they're a good level. And I never do. Because I name them and it's like, I can't sell them, that's my baby. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, oh yeah, I'll sell this next one. And then I get equally as attached to it. Yeah, I would love if they gave him, like, some sort of skill and store related to, like, animal rearing. Because, like, I want cows, I want chickens, I want a horse. Okay, I seem to be finding a few more snails now. Yeah, I'm just gonna start, like, several petitions with all my ideas. And we'll just have to get everyone to, like, sign them. I actually have a friend who, like, it was for a different game, but, like, another one in early access that we were playing together. And she, like, wrote a bunch of her ideas down, like, after waking up in the middle of the night with them. She just had this whole list of, like, 24 things she wanted added. Yeah. She was like, yeah, I, like, woke up in a cold sweat and just had to write everything down. Okay, we found, oh, 17 snails now. That's actually a lot more than I thought we'd found. But no plushies, it seems like. Oh. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we don't end up like that Redditor who's found like 300 but no plushie. Yeah, it like amazes me when I like visit people's lots and they have like whole collections of like dozens of each type of plushie, and it's like, how do you have like the time and the commitment to do this? Like I have a few plushies, but like you'll join some people's lots and it will be just plushies. And it's like, this is insane and I love, like I admire it, but it's wild. Like, there's probably someone out there who already has, like, 24 snail plushies or something. Yeah, well, I've been, like, trying to decorate my house a bit. Like, I have, like, a little dressed up, like, kitchen room and bug room and stuff. And, like, my main room where I just display haphazardly every pretty thing I get. But yeah, it's very hard to, like, plan stuff out, and I have no idea how people do it. Or especially when they do, like, landscaping with, like, the little footpaths and, like, flowers everywhere, and it's like, how do you even begin to map this out? And, like, make it look natural? What was making a sound? Was that the crab? Yeah, exactly. I do love, like, touring people's homes like that, though. Like, I love that they added the, like, I forget what it's called, but, you know, the board on your plot where you can visit people's places and rate them. Because I just love seeing what people create. We're also finding a lot more snails now. They really do. I was even like, I was talking to someone the other day who I just like visited the plot of because it was open. And I think they had like a bunch of game boards and stuff. And they said they'd put in like, I think it was like 1,400 hours. And they said like, yeah, I reckon at least half of that was spent just on my plot. And the rest of it was largely hunting to get plushies. And it's like, that's insane. Like, you're basically working a full-time job there. Yes, to like automatically water your garden. That would be so nice. Because I like barely ever remember to water it, especially if I'm like preoccupied trying to like catch bugs and stuff. So it'd be so nice to have it like water them while you're away. But I haven't even thought of that, but now that you've said it, it's like, God, I need that. Oh, it's one of these things. I'm probably shouldn't even try to catch it because it's really hard. Yeah, I've lost it. Never mind. Yeah. I've never really gotten into Stardew. I really should because like I know that it's a great game. I just haven't really ever played it properly. And I know that like so many of these games like Palia are like all inspired by Stardew. Honestly, that's so fair. That's like the true way to play Stardew from what I've seen. Like, you've just got to pick it up at some point and just play it obsessively. Which I love games that you can do that. Like, I love games that you just sort of, like, that suck you in and you just can't, like, let go of them. Like, there's something just so nice about it. When you don't have other responsibilities, but... Okay. Yeah, I actually don't tend to play, like, a lot of farming games, personally. Like, I think Palia and another game, Dinkum, are, like, the two that I spent the most time with. And it's like, there's just something about them that when I get into the groove of playing them, I'll play it obsessively for, like, a month or two, and then just take a really long break. But yeah, one of, like, my most played games was, like, Baldur's Gate 3 when it first came out. And I literally played it all the time, and I think I think at the time I had to, like, go back to school after it was released, and it's like, oh god, I won't be able to play it for, like, several hours a day anymore. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just one of those games where you play it for ages and then just take a really long break. It's sort of like, I'm like that with The Sims 4 too. Where I'll just play it a ton in like a short period of time and then take a break for like 6 months. There needs to be like some sort of word to recognize games like that. We caught a few snails early on and now I feel like I'm back to not seeing many. Yeah, honestly I might have. Maybe that's like why they seem rarer. Maybe they haven't actually changed the like spawn like rate of them. Maybe it's just that people are actually catching them now and like people catch them earlier in the day, so there's just not as many around, maybe. What's that sound? Because, like, not many people really had a reason to catch the green snails before this. So I guess a lot of the time they just sort of left there. Yeah, honestly, we could be driving them into extinction. Honestly, I think it would be kind of hilarious if games had mechanics like that. Like, sort of devastating, but also funny. where like if you do just hunt like so many of a certain type of animal, you just can't find them anymore. Like, hey, if people want realistic games, give them some realism. Especially in like MMOs like this, and it's like, oh, how do I get this like certain animal? I never see them. And other people are just like, oh yeah, they were hunted out of extinction like a few months ago. So better luck next time. Yeah, I'm not really seeing any again. Okay, something was there, but... Oh, ladybug. Actually, this is like a really random tangent, but I really don't like ladybugs in real life. Specifically because of this one instance where I was like on a road trip with my family and we like found a ladybug nest or like hive, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it, but there was a ton of them. And my dad like disturbed them somehow and they literally swarmed us and it was horrific. And ever since then, I've just had a very strong distaste for ladybugs. They also, this is like part of the story, but they let out this like yellow liquid when you touch them, like I guess when they're threatened or something. And because there were hundreds of them swarming us, the yellow liquid stuff get everywhere. Yes! Maybe it is piss. I don't know what it is. But it's like, yeah. And it smells if there's a ton of it. It's horrific and probably TMI, but it was a traumatizing experience, honestly. But yeah, ever since then, it's like, I'm not into ladybugs anymore. Like, sure, they're pretty, but once you've seen what I've seen, they don't seem so pretty anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a core memory for me, is being chased by hundreds of ladybugs back to the car and then them getting into the car. It's, yeah. I should stop talking about it because honestly I could go on forever. Yeah. Thank you for validating me. Yeah, I game like it's one of my only hobbies, somewhat depressingly. But yeah, I game a lot. I tend to go in like phases where I play like a few games a lot for like a few months and then switch. But I think lately I've been going through like a Sims 4 phase again. And like I played a few games on stream and I can't think of any of them right now. Yeah, and I tend to play like a pretty wide variety of like genres, I mean. Oh, snail. I almost missed it. Yeah, I'd say like the only genres that I don't tend to play a lot of is like shooters because I'm bad at them and like horror because I'm a wuss. But like other than that, most things are on the table. How about yourself? Do you play many other games aside from like Palia and Stardew and stuff? I'm also just like checking periodically in my inventory to make sure I don't have a plushie. Like I somehow got one without realizing. Is that a snail? Oh, it is. Oh, I love Dredge. Like that is probably one of my like favorite games. And I've really wanted to play like Bear and Breakfast too. I haven't heard of A Quiet Place. What's that? Yes, it's so good. I think I bought all the DLCs for Dredge on like the first day. Yeah, I've never watched the movies. I'm not like a big movie or like TV person. I've definitely like heard of them obviously, but I might have to check it out. I've been like thinking like maybe I should play more horror games like on stream because I think I could be maybe a bit better at like managing my fear if I'm like talking out loud through it. But yeah, I love Dredge so much. Another one of those games where I like obsessively achievement hunted every DLC that came out. I've also never heard of I Am Future. Or have I? I don't know. Oh, that sounds, yeah, that, like, to me, who's really bad at horror games, that sounds awful. Like, having my mic picked up by it. Like, I'm pretty quiet when I'm playing games not streaming, except I feel like it would hear me, like, smashing my keyboards as I try to- my keyboards, multiple? It would hear me, like, smashing my keyboard as I try to run away. And it'd just be so stressful. I have lots of admiration for you for playing it. Like, I can't deal with most horror games. I don't mind most, like, anomaly games, though, I'll admit, even though most of them are horror-based. Yeah, I think I have heard of I'm Future. I think I maybe watched someone play it. Honestly, like, if you're okay sharing your channel, I might like to check it out. Plus, you know, we small creators, we have to support each other, you know? Plus, like, my mic is also pretty shit, so. Yeah, if you're, like, comfortable sharing your channel name. Thank you, I'm hoping that it, like, sounds better. I, like, mess around with my audio settings so much, but... Yeah, I'll have to check it out after stream and follow your Twitch channel too. Try and catch you live at some point. I'm a bit of a lurker, like most of the time, but... Oh, that's perfectly fine. You didn't, like, have to. Thank you, though. Yeah, I, like, only recently got my alerts set up too in, like, the last few days. And I'm not lying, the first, like, couple people who followed scared the absolute shit out of me. Because I think I had my game, like, volume really low and the alerts really high. And I just, like, jumped out of my skin every time. But thank you. And I'll have to, yeah, check out your channel. They really are. Like, it's so scary, and especially if it's, like, I didn't test the sound when I first set them up, so I had no idea what they sounded like. And it just absolutely scared the shit out of me. Yeah, that's honestly, like with the setting up alerts on that sort of topic. That's, like, one of the reasons why I started streaming too, was, like, to try and learn new things and, like, push myself out of my comfort zone. And, like, so far it's worked. But yeah, it's very much been a learning process. Oh god. Well, now I have to follow so I can hear it. Yeah, it is actually really fun. Like, I've seen a lot of people talk about, like, how stressful it is, and it's like, I don't know if, like, personally, I'm not really trying to, like, grow it into, like, a career or anything. So it's like, I don't know if that changes it or anything, but so far it's just like, it's just fun to do. Like, I game a lot anyway, so it's just an extra level of, like, being able to talk about it and stuff. Like, I'm maybe not articulating my thoughts on it very well, but... Yeah, exactly. It's like, I don't tend to talk out loud to myself very much when I'm, like, on my own, but my thoughts are just constantly going, and it's just like, I'm here all the time anyway. So yeah, might as well stream it. It's also so nice to, like, talk to someone who has, like, a very similar perspective on it. Because I've spoken to, like, a few people, and they're like, oh, you should focus on, like, growing your channel and stuff. And it's like, yeah, like, I appreciate the advice, but I'm sort of doing it for fun first and foremost, and then it's like, if it ever becomes something that I could make some money off of, that would be great. But I'm not, like, striving for it. Yeah, it's like, I feel like it would turn what's, like, a fun hobby into, like, a job. Like that thing of they always say, like, your job shouldn't be too much like your fun or whatever, because it can, like, lose meaning. I can't remember the exact saying, but... Yeah, just, like, add something oh yeah, that's... I forgot that that's the Grove noise. That also scared me. Yeah, when I first started playing, the Grove sound, like, always just terrified me, because I had no idea what it was at first. yeah, I feel like it'd just be very stressful and like, I can't think of like the word, but just not fun to start streaming like with the ultimate goal of it being like something that you can earn stuff off of. Like, I feel like you should do what you enjoy first, and then it's like, if it turns into something else, great. If not, it's still a fun hobby. I probably won't go to the Grove, although it is just there. Yeah, exactly. And I'm like terrible at keeping up with stuff like that too. Like, I don't know if it's like I have ADHD or something. I mean, I don't know why. Like, yeah, I have ADHD and I don't know if it's related to that, but it's like, as soon as something becomes something that I have to do in my mind, it's like, well, now I don't want to do it. Now I don't have any motivation to do that thing. Where am I going again? D5. That's it. Yeah, it's like as soon as something is a chore and it's like not based around fun, it's like, ugh, why would I want to do that now? I don't know if I've ever seen the Grove spawn here. I mean, I guess I haven't really gone to many groves lately, but... oh, my thing's broken again. There we go. God, why is this snail getting that way so much? You better give me a plushie for how many times you're escaping. Nope. Cool. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, nice. Blue mushroom. I can't remember. Maybe I have seen this grove before, because for some reason I feel like there should be, yeah, this one down below. I must have seen this one before. Yeah. And like, I don't personally like have anything against people who like start with the mindset of it wanting to be something like professional. I just think it's like healthier to like start off with it being like something fun and like you said, like growing a community. Yeah. I think that's good for you, like, yeah. I'm glad to hear it. How do I get rid of this again? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the thing. I have like only a few friends IRL who game too. So it was like, I need like more people to talk about this with. Like, I need to share my passions with people. And I think like streaming's a like pretty good way of doing that. Yeah, I think you have a very healthy mindset for this. And I think it's similar to mine, so it's like, happy to find someone who's like-minded. I don't know if we have a cut time. Oh yeah, cut at 3. I'll linger. Well, snail's gone. And oh no. Okay. I think snails spawn in this area too. I might have even seen one like coming up here and just forgotten. I don't need all these butterflies. I also, again, like, sort of random thought, but, like, I really hope they have some sort of lore expose on, like, this random mountain that seems to have a, like, giant impact crater on it. Like, I mean, it could also just be a weirdly shaped mountain, but I feel like it definitely looks like a giant meteor hit it or something. And I hope there's, like, something to do with that in the story. Yeah, exactly. Like, it looks so round and how it seems to, like, shatter outwards. And I mean, like, I guess it could just be like, oh yeah, a meteor hit it, but that's not, like, related to the game at all. But it would be cool if it was. I think we're ready to cut. Oh, come back. I also love in this game, like, how a lot of the player base is very, like, courteous a lot of the time. You're not helping me chop at all. You're going against my point. But, like, especially when you're, like, using the wheel things after playing Hot Pot, and everyone, like, forms a little line. Like, I think it's so cute how polite everyone is. Oh, okay. There's another tree, guys. Okay, well, I can't cut it down on my own. Below doesn't really make sense, but hopefully they understand. Okay, nice. Oh, magic wolf thing. I feel like I very rarely see them this, like, south of the map. Oh, looks like that person was running to the tree. Whoops. But I feel like when I was trying to get the magic wolf things, I only ever really found them on, like, the very, very north, like, part of the map. Like, basically just at the very back of it. I wonder if they've like increased the area for it to spawn. That's the thing too, it's so hard like trying to decipher whether like the dev team have made changes to stuff like that or whether it's just like pure luck that I feel like I've been like finding things in different areas or like finding more or less of them. Doesn't seem like there are many people hanging around now trying to find the butterfly. I might look for snails for a little bit longer and then probably end stream maybe in like 15 minutes or so. Ooh, Pallium. D8. Oh, damn, yeah, 5 a.m. I mean, you're welcome to leave, like, whenever you want. I don't want to, like, keep you up or anything. Yeah, it's only, like, 12 a.m. for me, so just past midnight. Ooh, output. Yeah, I'm terrible with time zones. Like, if you don't mind saying, of course. Where do you live? Like, what country? Oh. Yeah, I have no idea, like, the time difference. I'm in, like, Australia, so. Thank you. I like, yeah, that's always, like, a funny thing, like, not in, like, a bad way, obviously, but it's, like, so funny mentioning, like, where I'm from to people. And a lot of people are like, that's so cool, and it's like, yep. Yeah, I don't get time zone very well. Like, I can sort of guess for, like, a few of the countries in my, like, in the, like, direct vicinity, but... Yeah, I think it's funny how, like, depending on where you're from, there are, like, certain countries that it's really, like, cool to find out you know someone from. Because, like, I learned someone from that I'd been, like, talking to online a bit was from, like, Ireland the other day. And it's like, that is so cool to me. But it probably seems really, like, normal and boring to a lot of other people. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The news doesn't reflect very well on you guys at the moment. Even though a lot of you people, well, you people, God, that came out wrong. A lot of the real people in your country are obviously just trying to get by with all the shit that's happening. But, yeah. Yeah. I feel for you, like, yeah. Like, obviously Australia's not great, and there's a lot of, like, bad political shit happening too, but it's like, compared to the US, yeah. Which is sad, because I do think that, like, the US has a lot of, like, it's actually a really nice country when it's not being run by dipshits. And when you sort of turn a blind eye to all the, like, systemic bigotry and stuff, but... Yeah, you're not necessarily wrong. Like, I have definitely heard, like... Yeah, like, I definitely hear my, like, siblings and friends and stuff, and it's just like, have you heard of this recent, like, batshit insane thing happening in the US? Like, every other day. Yeah, like, that's, like, stressful to watch from a distance as someone who's, like, pretty minimally affected by it. So I can't imagine how stressful it would be for, like, you and other people living there. Like, my heart definitely goes out to you. Hey, I think that's also, like, another good thing about, like, video games and, like, also streaming, where it's, like, it offers a way for you to, like, connect with people too, and, like, it's sort of that, like, you're not alone type feeling. I guess, like you said, with, like, building a community, that it's like, oh yeah, we're all in this together type thing. Even if we are, like, geologically very far apart. And, like, I don't even play many online games, but it's nice to find a cozy one like Palia that, like, has that type of feeling most of the time. Ooh, is that a snail? No, it's a stink bug. Okay. I might head back to my plot and put some stuff away in garden and then probably end stream because it's getting a bit late for me and it's very late for you. Yeah, well, hey, I'm grateful. I love talking to people, so... Um, I probably don't need wood. I have, like, such a habit of, like, hoarding in this game. Like, I could very easily get all these bugs and shit, but I just keep them. Because it's like, what if I need them? Yeah. And then, like, obviously my inventory keeps getting full. And I have to just sell some of my, like, few hundred stacks of silk. Like, it's so bad. I should probably do my garden. Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like it's almost never enough. And it's probably because of my hoarding habit. But it's like 6,000. Going from like 6,000 to 10,000 felt like, oh my god, I have so much space. And now it's like, I need a lot more space. Like, it just fills up so quickly and I don't even know how. Yeah, I think it's the iron chest. If you have like, whatever the number is, it's like 9 or something of those, then you have 10,000 spaces. Thank you. And yeah, it is very much a grind. Yeah, it's like, these are my things. I can't just get rid of them all. Oh yeah, but see, like, the seed grinders, if you put in, like, starred crops, it just gives you more starred seeds. So you can just keep on, like, cycling it through to get more. Yeah. Oh yeah, the weeds are such a problem. I have so many of them. Oh, like, yeah, I need, like, 400 sapwood or whatever, even though I could very easily get more, like, immediately. Like, there's literally a tree right here. I think they, like, almost entirely give star crops. I think I, like, occasionally get a plain one, and I usually just, like, delete it immediately. But yeah, for the most part, they give star crops. I forget what I was gonna do. Yeah. It's not much compared to what some people have, but I am proud of, like, particularly my kitchen, honestly. I tried to give it a cozy feel. This light is still off. And my incomplete bug room. Oh yeah, the ancient fish. I don't even remember where I got this, but I do love it. And this is my, like, special collectibles room. Oh, and I should put that gold on so that I actually can make honey lures next time. Oh no, I need one more in there. And I'll fill my tools because I know I'll forget when I get on next. Oh, I did it already. Never mind. There really isn't, and it's so hard to find. Like, I swear I've spent, like, hours at a time looking for it and basically found none. Yeah, I think that was the only thing I really need to do. So, I'll probably end stream, but thanks so much for watching and chatting. I'll have to check out your stream next time you're live and follow. Yeah. Yeah, I'll catch you another day, I guess. Yes. But yeah, get some sleep. Good night.